stand up performing Perp for me. Go ahead, Centric. Nations Perp. Thank you very much. Out.
Pop surprised me tonight, and I'm not even going to blame the judges for giving her her flowers, aka awards, tonight.
I don't wanna talk.
Pop! Please, more of this. This is what we're talking about, and Mikki as well. But then let's just get right into it from the beginning of the show. Welcome back to the channel. Please go ahead and subscribe. Let's not talk too much. When the show opened tonight, IK had announced that we know that there are plot twists. So tonight we have a new judge, and that happens to be DJ Sose. DJ Sose has been a judge on the show, and it was so nice to have him back. So yes, welcome back, DJ Sose. He came with a lot of energy, good vibes, and yes, much more.
The first contestant to leave us.
Then we went ahead to evict the person that was leaving tonight. Now we have our top 9. So the person that left tonight was
Sally.
Sally. I wish you all the best. She delivered this brilliant performance that was so emotional.
But I'm in love.
So soft. I just felt like the whole pain, just seeing the fact that she's going to leave, probably also just helped her performance because it was so emotional. You know, when she started, it was quite shaky, but she picked up, and I'm sure it's because of the shock and just everything. But Sally, my Bayelsa sister, well done. Just like she said when they gave her the opportunity to speak, she said it's so great to be on the platform at least. Thank God for, bringing her this far. Moving on, IK came again and announced that this week they're going to be doing blockbuster songs, which means that they are doing songs extracted from movies.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
So say, Hunger Games.
He also went ahead to mention to the judges that they're going to win and score points by identifying some phrases from movies that he's going to be mentioning randomly. So if they get it, they should say their name and then say the title of the movie. So the judges did that, and DJ Sose happened to be the winner of this contest. He also told the judges that there are 3 trophies, right at their desk, and that they're going to be picking one outstanding performance for the night, and they're going to be awarding them tonight. The first person that came out to perform, it was Mikki singing Remember from the movie Coco. And Mikki was just so sweet. He started by telling us that he's dedicating this to his mom, and we felt the emotions, his voice, everything was on point. And Mikki always comes through. He carried the song so well. His voice, his falsetto, everything was on point. So yeah, I love it for Mikki. He did well with that song. The judges also really enjoyed his performance. They had good things to say about his performance. And when IK asked him why he chose that song, he said it's because his mom's last words were "Remember me," and it just makes sense for him to choose the song. The next person that performed was Brahmy. Brahmy sang Stand By Me, and is also from the same movie. And I'm not going to lie, expectations were high for Brahmy because he did fantastic last week. So I was expecting him to deliver. However, in my opinion, he was quite strained. Like his voice, it was rough. He picked it up much later. And I'm not saying it's bad, but he did okay. I just really, really was expecting a lot from him. However, the judges said he did well. They liked it. And yeah. The next person that came to perform is Boss Lady, singing Starting Now, and she dedicated this song to Sally, obviously because Sally was leaving, and the lyrics of the song was talking about a girl that should believe in her dreams and all those good stuff. So it just made sense that she dedicated that song to Sally. She did well, is Boss Lady. She was being all dramatic as usual. That is Boss Lady for you. She will definitely bring all the drama. The judges loved it. They talked about how confident she was and, just how good her performance was. So yes, that's for Boss Lady. Jenova singing Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. When I heard that, I was so sure that he was going to do some Michael Jackson move, because we know that Michael Jackson is literally his idol. So singing that song, it just made sense. So So J.K. Nova delivered with that song. His voice was not so great tonight, I'm not gonna lie, but you see that persona, the Michael Jackson stuff he was doing, it was nice, it was fantastic. I'm just putting that together, and I must say this though, Rick Asani said, as a vocalist, if you know Michael Jackson, you will understand that singing his song is quite technical and quite difficult. So for him to be able to pull it off, then he probably did something good. So yes, J.K. Nova, well done with that. I enjoyed his performance, I'm not going to lie, it was good. Now that you're here, please, I want to say something. If you have been following Nigerian Idol journey, you already know that having a conversation with the past winners will be amazing. So I'm going to be having a conversation / interview with Chima, the former winner, and also Victory Bakara, the former winner, Progress, and the rest of them. So if you have any questions to ask them, please leave it in the comments. I'm definitely going to be asking them that questions on your behalf, so you don't want to miss this. Please ask them the questions. Back to the gist. Lawrence did a thing tonight. Lawrence was literally taking off his shirt. He was giving us vibes. He was giving us Michael Jackson. All those, it was nice. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed Lauren's performance. It was good. And I love the fact that compared to last week, this week, he definitely did better. And it was really, really nice. As a matter of fact, he had a standing ovation from one of the judges. You know what that means. The judges had good things to say. So yes, well done, Lawrence. Well done. You guys, please, people should be voting for your fave. It is getting real. One person left tonight, and you don't want that to happen to your fave, okay? The next person that came to sing was Ella Centric, singing Lifts Me Up by Rihanna and Thames from the movie Black Panther. And her voice was good. She did nicely. She did well. For me, it was okay. But we're getting tough and deep into this competition. Let us do more. That's all I have to say. Let us do more. Let us bring the fire. Let us bring the heat. But yes, it was nice. The judges had nice things to say about her performance. So yes. The next person that came to sing was Christopher, singing Crazy in Love from the movie 50 Shades of Grey. See things that were happening tonight. We had Christopher flinging his cap and flipping his hair. I'm just like, what's going on? Who's this? But he did well. The song was quite slower. I'm sure it's because it's the movie version. That's why the song was slow. But also he did okay. I'm not gonna lie. Even Inyanya said, you know what, Christopher, I've seen you do better. So tonight, I'm not saying it wasn't okay. It was just okay, but I expected more from you. You should do better. DJ Sose was like, no, I don't agree with you. I don't think so. You did well. You did well. But yes, that was for Christopher. He did well. He did okay. So you guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I always want to hear what your thoughts are about our contestants. And tell me again in the comments who your favorites are and if you are voting. Okay? Say the name of your fave in the comments. Shout out their name. Scream their names. Let us see. The next person that came to sing was Ramo, singing I Want to Know What Love Is. And we know Ramo, right? Ramo has this sweet, soft, succulent voice, and he plays with it a lot. And in this performance, I'm not gonna lie, he actually was playing a lot with his voice. And the falsetto, he will go up, he will come down. He didn't miss it too much, or is not really noticeable. However, Rikasani had this to say. He said, know your notes. I understand that when you're trying to riff and run and do all those things, you have to follow the note to know where it's going so that you do not miss it. And you know what DJ Sose said? He said, I don't know what you guys are saying. That performance was fire. He enjoyed it. And finally, last but not least, it was Perp Perp was singing The Winner Takes It All. And you guys, it is from the movie Mamma Mia. I am so attached to the song because I've watched Mamma Mia so many times, and she did that song wonderfully, especially coming from that her Rush performance that she did by Arasta. I'm just like, why did you choose that song? So you had this powerhouse inside your body and you have been singing Rush?
I played all my cards.
No, don't do that to me next time. Perp delivered. She did amazing. She did great. She had 3 standing ovation from all the judges, and she deserves it. I'm not gonna lie. Perp, she shocked me tonight. She came in with all the energy. She came in with the voice, the presence, the chills, everything. She brought it on stage tonight. And at the end of the day, remember I mentioned about the outstanding performance that the judges will be awarded. And DJ Sose was the first person. He said he's awarding Perp for an outstanding performance, and he said they saved the best for the last. So yes, Perp had the first one, and then second person was Rikasani. We're waiting for who he's gonna give, and he said it was still Perp. Perp is gonna take it home. She's gonna take the 2. And then when he got to Inyanya, he was like, he's not gonna lie, it is Mikki. Mikki did smoothly. Everything was perfect. He got everything right for him. It was Mikki. And I know that there's going to be a narrative. Oh, it's because he's from Akwa Ibom, Abi Calabar. He's trying to, support his brother. But I personally think that Mikki did really well tonight. His performance was smooth. He was really nice. Perp, on the other hand, she just really, from the last performance to this performance, she took a dive, like a smooth dive all the way up. So yes, that's it. If you've come this far, thank you so much. And don't forget to drop your questions for the past winners of Nigerian Idol that I'm going to be speaking with. And also share this video, like this video, subscribe, and until next week, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye.